Hey everybody, welcome to the D. Louise book series. I'm Christina, K-R-I-S-T-I-N-A. This is where we read books, talk about books, series books. No special effects here, no theme music, nothing special going on here, just reading books and talking books. And if you could please hit the like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. If you've made it to this video, thank you. Thank you so much for watching all my videos today. I believe this is video number 6. There was supposed to be 8, but I think we're going to quit at 6. It's been a long day. I hope you have binge watched. If you're one of those people that binge watch Netflix, wait till the whole series downloads, or Paramount Plus or Hulu or any of those, I hope you have binged all my videos today. I had this idea, and I'm not sure, and I won't know it's successful till these air, but I had this, I do Flashback Monday, and that's what this is Flashback Monday Part 6. And so I do this long video, and I love doing these videos on my favorite magazine in the whole wide world. But last time it took 8 hours to upload, because my internet may be fast, but my computer's a turtle because it's really old. And that's why I have poor audio, and that's why I have poor video, is because my computer's old and I can't afford to buy a new one. This is the best I'm doing. So I thought if I did them in shorter spurts, it would be easier. It's been 12 hours now, and maybe I'll go back to the other one. But I love this magazine to death, and we have done, because they have over 250 book reviews per magazine. If you haven't checked these other ones out, I've been doing them for a year now. Please check them out. We started in 2007. I'm sorry I didn't find this magazine sooner. And I'm also discovering that I'm missing a lot of books, and it's breaking my little old heart. I'm going to have to go buy these books all over again. But we have done Regency historical romance. We have done mainstream fiction. We've done sci-fi. We've done inspirational. We've done mystery, suspense, and thriller, and romance, mystery, suspense, and thriller. So we've done all those. But we're going to skip contemporary romance today because I am not a contemporary romance reader. It's the one genre that I won't read. But we are up to my favorite genre of this time period, and I got a co-host. We are doing paranormal urban fantasy. Today I think they're 2 separate categories, but in the olden days they were one category. And our first book up is, I used to have all of these. I gave them up, and now I wish I hadn't. Mercury's War, Laura Leigh. 5.5 stars. As the newest chapter in Leigh's scintillating Breed series demonstrates, trouble is brewing, adding political and social layers to these supremely sexy action-adventure tales gives them depth and continuity. For those who like their paranormal scorching, look no further. Lion breed enforcer Mercury Warrant believes he lost his destined mate years ago due to his unique makeup and the violence he demonstrated upon her death. Mercury was given drugs to suppress his animal side. That he hasn't been taking the drugs for years hasn't been a problem until feisty Rhea Rodriguez shows up. On the surface, Rhea's mission is to examine the sanctuary books for the Vandal family, but her true mission is more serious. Someone is smuggling out dangerous information to a pharmaceutical company, and that leak must be plagued at once. Rhea knows all about Mercury and his mate, so despite the intense attraction between them, she doesn't want to get involved. And it got a full-page ad in the magazine. Look at all that purple, my favorite color. This is my birthday month, by the way. It's also the love month. We should do a video on that stuff. And you'll have to let me know, did you enjoy Super Bowl Sunday? Did you enjoy my Super Bowl Sunday vid? I hope you did. I hope you watched it. If you hadn't, please go back. Don't forget Star Trek Fridays, which is currently tanking. and that got 4.5 stars. Our next pick, we will do this whole series. I've been talking about it. We will do this whole series later in the year. But as you know, I'm an audiobook person. And when I like a series, I do the audiobooks too. And I've been saying this for a year now. When you read this book, the first time you read this book, read the entire book. Now, if you're one of those people that really loves a heart-wrenching story that'll make you cry your eyes and heart out, then read the whole book and read it more than once. If you're like me and the heart-wrenching and heartbreaking you can handle once, and the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time you reread this book, you start with part 2. Because that's the modern day part you can handle. But the first part, Acheron's childhood, is just absolutely heart-wrenching. This book is definitely 100% 5 stars. There is no way this book gets less than 5 stars. And if you check her website, if you haven't heard already, or checked her Facebook page, maybe one day I'll be able to get them. She's got all her Dark Hunters and Simi and the whole gang on tarot cards, and they're gorgeous. And I want a set. If anybody wants to give me a set for my birthday, that would be so awesome. February is my birthday month. Or maybe we can save up for Christmas. What do you think? Maybe birthday, maybe in a couple of weeks, couple days actually. I'm gonna be old. Acheron. At long last, the remarkable and prolific Kenyon delivers one of the most hotly anticipated books of the year. This 700-page plus mammoth book, just 700, a little over 700. And it's got the good paper. That's when you know a publisher is invested in an author, when they give them the good paper. It's got the good thick paper. Is split into 2 sections. Like I said, the first one is Acheron's childhood, which is just absolutely heart-wrenching. The cruelty, the stuff that is done to him. The second part is your modern version. Stick with that. Knowing the fates have cursed her unborn son, the destroyer goddess Apollome takes desperate measures to save him. Despite her best efforts, Acheron is reviled and abused by the humans who should love him. Acheron's twisted relationship with the goddess Artemis brings him nothing but pain, and it is through her machinations that he is unwillingly brought back to life to be mankind's defender. After countless centuries, Acheron might finally get a shot at happiness at the form of one klutzy, stubborn, and dedicated woman. And there's a couple of really cute scenes with the basketball kids. It's so awesome. Acheron helps special ed kids, and it's just an awesome little thing. And some of the Dark Hunters call Acheron T-Rex too, which is so cute. You have to just read it. But we're going to do the whole series, but we're going to start with book 1, which is Fantasy Lover. And then we have Up in Smoke, Katie McAllister. After the cliffhanging Playing with Fire, fans will be relieved that McAllister thrusts her star-crossed lovers right back into Bedlam in another novel of the Silver Dragons. Politics and passion get more complicated by the minute, providing the backdrop for plenty of action and humor. This installment is amusing and sexy. When we last saw doppelganger and dragon mate May Northcroft, she was being forced into abandoned by Megoth, the demon lord. Lucky for May, Silver Dragon leader Gabriel and friends managed to rescue her. Regrettably, the price for that escape is letting a weakened Magus out as well. Dragon politics haven't gotten any easier as a powerful struggle between blue dragons leads to a confrontation during the melee. May inadvertently uses the legendary dragon Conflict, causing it to change forms and now reside in her. The only way to safely remove it from May involves gathering together the shards held by other dragons. Accomplishing this won't be easy, especially as there is a strange shadowy dragon stalking them. This is Up in Smoke, has 5.5 stars. 4.5 stars, sorry. little sticky note for me about what it's about. I don't know why I put this on there 20 years ago. It's still here. Red Fire. Night provides an intriguing new twist to both Greek mythology and legendary Spartan warriors with this new series as she sets up an alternative world that begs to be explored. Plenty of high action, treachery, and danger force these two protagonists into extreme choices. This is book 1 in series. Takes a while for hero and heroine to meet. Lots takes a while too. Oh, adult situation takes a while too. That's what I wrote. 7 of the legendary Spartan warriors who fought and died at Thermopylae were given immortality by the god Ares in return for their becoming the protectors of mankind. Of the 7, Ajax Petrix is the only one who can see and translate the oracle's prophecies. When the oracle tells Jax that his long-destined mate is in Savannah, Georgia, and threatened by his old enemy, the evil demon Sable, Jax knows he must face the battle alone. So check it out. Put my note back here. Back then I was massively into adult situations. I'm not so much anymore. I said that over my Janet books, you'll have to watch those videos. Angel's Pain. Shayne's latest is a treat for fans of her long-running Wings in the Night series. Since several beloved characters reappear, additionally Briar and Reaper are well-matched, and their sexually charged banter is a joy to read. Vampirist Briar never planned to join Reaper's gang of vamps. Chosen and humans fighting the outlaw vamp Gregor and his army of drones. Briar tells herself that all she cares about is settling the score with Gregor and Martin Rose, the abusive stepfather who put her on the streets. But that's not strictly true, as Briar discovers when the young vampirist sister, with whom she shares a strong blood bond, falls into Gregor's hands, and Reaper puts his life on the line to save her. What Briar and Reaper share is more lust than love, but she's suddenly willing to do whatever it takes to make certain he survives. And I couldn't find this, and I was really, it's got to be over there someplace. I don't understand where this book is. It's got to be there someplace. Third installment of Mead's Succubus series has the usual intriguing mixture of paranormal beings. It includes plenty of action, no surprising mystery, and hot sex. Succubus Georgiana Kincaid has been having weird dreams which leave her drained of energy. Georgiana also has a deal with Tawny, a new succubus that she's mentoring, a meddlesome imp, and a boyfriend she can't have sex with. Going to con artist magician Dante Moriarty for an interpretation of her dream doesn't help. Soon, things with her boyfriend get worse and the dreams come true. Now, if you watched my channel last year, we did about 10 or 12 of these, so please go out and check out the Lindsay Sand. This is the beginning of the trilogy, the 3-part trilogy, so you have to read them all. I'm right. Introduced in Bite Me If You Can, Sand's rogue vampire hunters are now part of a wonderful tale that has a bit of plenty of mystery, plenty of humor, and a well-done romance. And you'll go back and check out my review for this book. If I remember my scatterbrain limits, we'll put the link in the thing below, but I forget sometimes. When Garrett Mortimer comes to a cottage in the Canadian woods to hunt down a rogue vampire, he never expects to find his life mate. A bit disappointed for Samantha is also far from the mate he has fantasized about for 800 years. Sam is attempting to have a nice vacation with her 2 sisters, who get their mates in the later books. Even though he appears to have a problem with the son, they end up spending a lot of time together. So please check out my review, my more detailed, thoroughly review of these books. This got 4 stars. And Amanda Ashley, Knight's Master, Continuing the story of Cordova family from Night's Touch, Ashley delivers yet another edgy yet sensitive story with vivid, beautiful characters, plenty of action, and a mix of vampire, werewolf, and vampire hunters. Catherine McKenna wants a quiet life away from the feud between vampires and werewolves, but moving to quaint town of Oak Hollow proves to be less than peaceful. Sensitive to supernatural creatures, she realizes many of the customers in her new bookstore are just that, werewolves and vampires. One in particular, the sexy, dark-haired Rafael Cordova, touches her heart and soul, claiming to be her soulmate and causing her to rethink her mortality. Together, their passion brings them to the brink of elation and near destruction. 4 stars. And I didn't look for that one. Oh, that's that one. Where's my thing? Just a second. I found another one. The Magical Christmas Cat. 4 major towns produce a sexy, exciting holiday anthology. Each of these authors excels at her craft, and 3 of the tales build off previously published stories. Where is... One can't see. Major talent Sing kicks things off with Stroke of Enticement. Button-down human teacher Annie Kilder has her hands full with sexy Dark River soldier Zach Quinn's cat. Decides Annie is one tempting treat. McCarthy delights with Christmas Breed, the story of a second witch sister, Bree Murphy. A lust spell causes the previous Christmas to help her sister rebound on Bree when sexy attorney Ian Carrington comes back into town. Perennial favorite Jones casts her spell with Sweet Dreams when Ruby Kincaid draws Professor Zane Benedict's name in a neighborhood secret Santa. She has no idea he's really there to stop an evil. Leigh brings them together in a sizzling conclusion with Christmas Heat. Sexy breed enforcer Noble Chavin has been assigned to make sure that human librarian Haley McGuire lives to testify about a deadly plot. And we have 2 more. I wrote all over this magazine. I used to have that one too. I don't know where it went. One Bite with a Stranger. I was a heavy paranormal, and I'm still a heavy paranormal reader, although I've been trying to branch out lately. 3 stars. There's passion and copious sex in Warren's latest paranormal offering, but while her characterization shines through, the thinness of the plot makes this weakest link in the other series. Okay? Forced by her best friend to endure a fantasy fix-up, Regina McNeil picks the most outlandish fantasy you can think of, a date with a vampire. Attending a human vampire ball is not how vampire Dimitri Vidam wants to spend his evening, but he and fellow council member Graham, the alpha werewolf, are hunting a rogue vampire. Spotting Reggie from across the room, Dietrich is amazed at the hunger she invokes in him. After all these centuries, has he found his mate? Between interfering friends, dangerous ex-boyfriends, and his dark secret, Dimitri plans seduction may hit a few roadblocks. And we have one more. Midnight's Daughter. This terrific launch of a new series tied together elements from Chance's previous trilogy and short story. This got 4.5 stars. As the half-human, half-vampire daughter of powerful ancient vampiress Mercia, Dorian has both daddy and family issues. Them 4 are traditionally vampire killers, and Dory is tops at her job. Her life gets turned upside down when her best friend Claire disappears and Mercia shows up with a job offer for her. It seems that vicious and deadly Uncle Dracula has escaped his prison and is seeking vengeance. To help Dorian stop Dracula, Mercia has assigned Master Vampire Louise Cesar to assist her. Considering who she's up against, Dorian reluctantly accepts the help. As for missing Claire, is she a victim of the war between Vampire Senate and the Dark Circle Mages, or something else? This was a good month. This was a really good month. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books. Oh, I have that one too. Let me look. Let me just do quick. We'll make it an even 12. Wolfsbane and Mistletoe. I have these books, I just can't find them. Christmas, Santa, and werewolves lead to some highly hair-raising tales. In this holiday anthology, this expertise of 15 Wolfsbane-inspired authors is dished up into a combination of stories that run the gambit from funny to downright creepy. In a gift from Harris, Sookie Stackhouse holiday takes a wild, unexpected turn. Patricia Briggs serves up Star of David, where lone werewolf David Christian attempts to mend fences with his long-estranged daughter. Kerry Arthur gives readers Christmas Past as a new case places paranormal investigator Hannah in the middle of deadly danger and a confrontation with werewolf who dumped her. In Carrie Vaughn's Estee, radio talk show host and werewolf Kitty's Waffle House Christmas takes an unusual turn when she becomes the guardian angel to a newly turned werewolf. This is just a sampling of treats that are in store. There you go. So that makes it an even 12. Oh, I've got so many of these books. I could read them all. But I also want to give just a quick shout out, and I'm not going to do the pictures because it'll just take my computer too long to do them. But I will also mention that in the back of this magazine, they do Harlequins. And I was thinking of doing another video with the Harlequins, but it would just take too long. But here is some Harlequins if you want to give yourself some more, if you like Harlequins. They have Harlequin American Romance, Harlequin Blaze, Harlequin Intrigue, Harlequin Presents, Harlequin Presents Extra, Harlequin Romance, Harlequin Super Romance, Kimani Romance, Silhouette Nocturne, Silhouette Desire, Silhouette Romantic Suspense, Silhouette Special Edition, Steeple Hill Love Inspired, Steeple Hill Love Inspired Historical, Steeple Hill Love Inspired Suspense, and then we've got our adult situation, which I gave all those books away, otherwise I'd be doing that section too. And there'd be a good, if you know MJ for Grab Abastina, I can't pronounce it well. You can recommend her J.C. Burton and Anya Bast and Sharon Page. I have some of hers, but I didn't have the one mentioned in here. But please check it out, and I hope and I thank you if you came through all the videos today. There was a ton of them, and I hope you enjoyed it. And we're going to get back to our daily book review tomorrow. And I hope you enjoyed Super Bowl Sunday's Romance with Football Players, and I hope you check out Star Trek Fridays. And we are finishing up J.D. Robb this week, and we are continuing with James Patterson's Women's Murder Club, and we are going to head into a couple of new authors that I've got over there, and another old one, and then down the road we will start Victoria Thompson's Gaslight series with Sarah Brandt. It's going to be awesome, so please hit the like and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in today. So much appreciative. Thank you.